Right now, Republicans are inching closer to winning what will be a narrow majority in the House, but a majority nonetheless. Let's bring in CNN anchor John Berman. He's at the Magic Wall. John, a lot of these close races have been tipping red in the last couple of days. So where do we see this stand, and are we going to see a power shift as soon as today?
The Republicans have it within sight at this point, Jim. They control 215 seats. We've called 215 races for them, 204 for the Democrats. The Republicans only need 3 more seats to control the House of Representatives. That would give them 218. The Democrats would need to win 14. And at this point, there are only 16 uncalled races. You can see Republicans lead in 6. They only need 3. Democrats lead in 10, but they need to win 14. And it's pretty easy to see on this map where Republicans could pick up those 3 seats that they need. I'll just write 3 up here to remind us of what we're looking at. In California, where a lot of these seats are, by the way, you think the blue state of California, the Republicans could, in fact, cross that threshold with just California races. You have California's 3rd congressional district. This is actually a Republican-leaning district, R+1, and the Republican there is ahead by 9,000 votes. If you go down to the southern part of the state, California's 41st congressional district, long time incoming Ken Calvert. He served for decades in the House of Representatives. He holds a 5,000 vote lead with 64% at this point. This, too, is a Republican-leading district. So just win those 2 Republican-leading districts, and they're right on the cusp, Jim. And then there are also seats I'll hone in right now. You have, for instance, California's 45th congressional district. You have incumbent Michelle Steel, who is leading J10. This is a Democratic-leading district, but the turnout tends to favor Republicans. She's ahead by 13,000 votes. These 3 races would give the Republicans control. And then you pull out and we go to Colorado. This race has received a lot of attention. This is Lauren Boebert, California's 3rd. She's ahead by 1,100 votes, 99% in. All that's left here is the overseas military and absentee ballots. Could that be enough for the Democrats to take the lead? Maybe, but most Democrats and Republicans you talk to around the country doubt it. So right there, that would give Republicans 4 of the seats that they need and control of the House of Representatives, Jim. And, it's interesting. I mentioned blue California and the fact that California could be the state to put Republicans over the top. If you look 2 years ago, these districts are drawn. 45 of them were Biden districts, 7 were Trump districts. Now you could have 41 in Democratic hands, 11 in Republican hands. That's a net minus of 4 seats there. That might be the difference in control for the Democrats, Jim.